Hey guys, welcome back to the Glorify God in Business workshop. We are on session 5, the last one here. Congratulations on making it through. I'm very excited because this is going to be in person live. We're going to be making some funnels, some sales funnels, and showing you how to kind of go through this process and start getting more leads and attracting customers to yourself by having this in place. So I will try to go slow and make it as easy as possible for you tonight. As always, my little disclaimer is to remember that what we're talking about tonight in this training is not to put God into a box or into a formula. This wasn't also let me learn all these biblical principles and package them up into something I can just go use to make money. No, this workshop, this class is really designed to change your life and work with the Holy Spirit. This is not a way for you to control God or make him do something that you want to do. This workshop is to bring more freedom and joy and wisdom into your life as you learn to work with God. And one of the ways we do that is by executing and practicing best principles in online marketing, which is what we're doing tonight. So as always, it reminds me of this verse in John 3:8. Working with the Holy Spirit is like the wind. The wind blows where it wishes, and you hear its sound, but you do not know where it comes from or where it goes. So it is with everyone who is born of the Spirit. Amen. Right? So what to expect today? Tonight we're going to talk about linking the customer avatar worksheet from Module 4 and using that to create some of your funnels, your offers today. We're going to go through a live tutorial on creating an online sales funnel, and we'll close our workshop out with showing you. I'm going to give you a few different ideas on how you can make sales with your newfound leads and with your funnel. So let's go ahead and dive in. First, please remove any distractions. Get away from any kind of social media. Turn your phone on airplane mode. Get out a pen and paper. I want you to focus in right now. I find that I always have the best results when I'm really lasered in and focused. We're only going to be here for an hour, so I only need about an hour of your time to make sure that you guys are going to grab this well. So please remove some distractions from yourself. All right, so last week we talked about this document, this worksheet. I'll put a link to this below this video again, even though it's in Module 4. But you can get this at ChristCenteredCoaching.com/avatar. Right? So this is where you should start anytime you're going to be marketing something, anytime you're going to be going after a new audience or a new type of customer or attracting anybody. I thought about it a little bit in advance, and I think probably one of the examples will be like easiest for us to understand, whether you're a business owner or a professional or you're in the home business space, is probably real estate, because everybody lives in a home. Either you're renting or you have bought a house. So I think this is probably a great example that I want to focus on today. So I have the question spot open. I would love for you guys to be a little interactive with me tonight as we're gonna kind of go through a little bit go through this worksheet a little bit for realtors. So for this avatar, I want to do Bobby the buyer. Right, so Bobby the buyer is first-time home buyer. He's probably about 30 years old, and he's looking to purchase his very first home, and he's in a competitive real estate market. His market is hot, right? So what might be some of Bobby's goals and values? Right, so feel free to write some of these in the chat. Right, the more, I'll tell you right now, the more that you participate, even if you're wrong, right, the more you're going to get out of this, right? So I'm going to be talking, I'll ask you guys for some interaction as well. So some goals and values for Bobby, the buyer, right? So some goals for Bobby would be to be a homeowner, right? To have that status of buying and owning his first home, right? It's another step in maturity. It's a major life milestone to hit that goal to be a homeowner. Really good, right? What are some of Bobby's values, right? To maybe start a family, right? He wants it, or he's about to start a family. Maybe he has one kid right now, so he wants a safe place for his family that he can really start his life with his wife and his newborn, his kid, right? Um, awesome. Julia says to live in a great neighborhood. Yeah, awesome. Absolutely. He wants to be in a safe area, maybe a place with good schools, right? What's important to him is community, maybe having a lot of other kids in the neighborhood, right, close to school, like 15 minutes from school at the most, maybe, right? Are there sports in the area, right? Is there a strong community? Maybe like having a strong local church is important to it. That's one of mine. I'm moving in about 2 weeks, and that was one of the things important to me. We're moving closer down the road to a new church that we're going to. Okay, now what are some challenges and pain points for Bobby, right? What are some challenges and pain points? Well, maybe maybe Bobby doesn't have the best credit score, right? So he might have some challenges qualifying for a loan, right? Maybe if his market is high, we said Bobby's in a hot market, meaning the houses are on the market for very few days or a very short amount of time. They're hot. They're selling at asking price. They're getting full retail. That's what a hot market is. So the challenge is that they fall in love with a home and then somebody else picks it up, right? Me and Diane just went through this. We're in a hot market right now. We found I think it was two or three houses that we were just like, oh yeah, we want it. We want this one. We'll make an offer on it. And then like the same day, we had somebody else who made a full price offer or even went above asking price and who would outbid us, right? So that was frustrating. That was a challenge. That was discouraging, right? So some challenges and pain points, right? Maybe they have to and I'm just trying to think of as many as we can so you see the process tonight. Maybe they're renting right now and their lease is about up, so they have to move someplace fast, right? That was the one for me and Diane, is that well, my lease is up, hers isn't. I have to move out fast, so we need to find a place. You know, challenges and pain points are maybe some of the houses aren't perfect, right? They need repairs or they're termites or things like that, right? So you want a top quality house. You want someplace that's going to be safe for you and your family, right? Other challenges is do I use a realtor or do I go on it myself, right? Maybe I don't have a lot of time. Yep, no parking, right? Great ones. I'm gonna just X out of this for a second so I can see what you're saying here, Julie. Yep, contingent on financing. Absolutely, absolutely. Great comments, Julia. I appreciate you. Yeah, so these are some challenges and pain points, our frustration. They want to buy the house, but their offers aren't getting accepted. All these kind of things are happening. So where are these people hanging out? What are sources of information that they might be? Well, I know I've been on a website called Trulia.com. It's very similar to Zillow, right? So I've been on those websites. I've been looking at my local newspaper for places, magazines, right? I'm looking in the for sale area, the for rent area. I don't know if there's real conferences. There's not conferences for for home buyers. That one's not really practical. Maybe some books would be how to buy my first house, or if I'm looking for yep, that's a great website, Julia. The MLS.com, Realtor.com. There's a ton of websites. I saw a statistic the other day. I forget exactly the numbers, but it's saying like the overwhelming majority of people start their home search online before and basically fall in love with the pictures in the property before even going out there, right? So maybe they're looking at how to buy a house kind of books, or they're taking some kind of real estate real estate getting started kind of books like for tenants they have the Truth in Lending. Oh, Julia, you're killing it tonight. HGTV, absolutely. That's a good one. Or those kind of fan pages, Better Home and Gardens, right? Those kind of magazines, right? Maybe they're looking for a fixer upper and they're like an investor type person. Well, investor is a whole nother kind of avatar. So if I was a realtor, I'd be making 3 different avatars, or actually I might make 4. I would do a buyer, home buyer. I would do home seller, right? Retail home buyer, home seller. I would do investor buyer because those people are buying houses for different reasons, and I would do investor seller. I used to be a real estate investor, and I would sell houses to other investors that wanted fixer-upper properties. So you got 4 different avatars right now, but we're doing Bobby the buyer. Okay, so for this area, let's go over here to the middle. What would be Bobby's quote? Maybe I just want a good deal and I want it now, right? He's in a hot market. He's frustrated. He can't get the house that he wants. It's too fast, right? Occupation, it could be any, white collar, blue collar kind of thing. That's not too important. Annual income, you have to figure out for realtor, like what's the median price range of homes that you want to buy? What can somebody afford there? And that's like that'll be a range depending on where you live. But you can just kind of think about that, do the mortgage math there or the rental math thing. Level of education, I might say depending on where you are, high school or some college or college graduate. That's going to be a little different, right? So are we getting a good idea of who Bobby is, right? You guys getting it so far? Just clicking? Okay, objections and role in the purchase process. Okay, so if I'm a realtor and I want to work with Bobby the home buyer, what might be some objections to the sale? Well, what about I don't want to pay the realtor commission? Okay, or objections to the sale is, it could be. Help me out, guys. What are some objections to the sale? While we're thinking of that, the role in the purchase process. So Bobby is literally going to be the decision maker on whether or not they're going to use a realtor, right? Whether or not are we going to go on this on our own and talk to a bunch of different realtors? Are we going to go for sale by owners, right? Probably Bobby and his wife are going to be making that decision together, but maybe Bobby might be the primary decision maker. He's leading the charge, right? So what are some possible objections to the sale, right? Maybe, he doesn't have a lot of money down, right? Or he's not sure how to structure his offer, right? Maybe he's not sure. I don't know if I want to use a realtor, right? They eat up all the closing costs. I can't get my offer accepted with a realtor because they charge 6%, right? I can get my house cheaper if I didn't have a realtor and they didn't have to eat up that 6% of the seller's money, right? That's a big one, right? Let's see if anybody else added some here. Yep, it's clicking with you. Asking price is too high. That's a great one, Julia. Avoiding short sales and foreclosures. Yep, definitely some strong Julie, I'm wondering if you've been in real estate before, because you are just nailing it. Or maybe you just went through purchasing a home, but you're crushing it right now. Thank you for your interaction tonight. All right, so we got a pretty good idea of who Bobby the buyer is, and how we want to speak to him, right? So when we're creating our offers, I made remember last week we did the irresistible offer formula. So I simplified it a little bit to make it even easier. It's basically can be summed up with this: how to do X without experiencing Y. How to do X without Y. So X is going to be the desired end result. It's going to be how you solve the problem, and Y is going to be an injection to the sale, something your prospect doesn't want, right? So what would be some of those, right? Right here, some objections to the sale is, maybe he doesn't want to pay full price, right? Or doesn't want to use a realtor. Okay? What are the goals and values that he wants? Well, Bobby wants his offer to get accepted. Bobby wants to become a homeowner, right? So let's think about this. So how to blank without why. And I have one I've thought of already, but I'd love for you guys to try to throw some of these in the chat, right? So Bobby wants to be a homeowner, and he has some possible objections to the sale. What might that fit? What would be a good offer to kind of make to Bobby? Now, when I'm doing this, when I'm creating these kind of offers, I'm going to think about as many as I can. I'm just going to let it spill out of my head onto a piece of paper, and I'll write a bunch of them, as many as I can. Any ideas? And the best way to do this is right before you start going into this, I would encourage you to pray. Really, we talked about, this is why the first 3 modules were so important, setting up the motives of your heart. Like, why do you want this offer to work, right? Because you're praying about Bobby the buyer. You're praying, Lord, bring me Bobby the buyer so I can help him find a new home, so I can help him start his marriage and his life off in a new house together. Lord, bring me people that want to live close to a church that can be strong in their community, right? Those are the motives of our heart. So, how to make, this is for Bobby the buyer, how to have Bobby the buyer own a home without what? Let me look in the chat here and see who's playing with us. Okay, commute to work time. Yep, that's a great one, Roger. Awesome. Okay, you just looked at homes last year. Okay, well, you definitely got the marketing mind going for you, Julia. That is awesome. Okay, so I had one, and think about this, like, guys, it doesn't always have to fit this formula. This is just like kind of a key to start with if you don't know where to begin. Another great tool that you can go to is internetmarketingcourse.com/free headline generator. That's a tool that I use if I feel like I'm stuck or I can't think of something, and that will get my creative juices flowing, and you'll come up with a great headline or offer there, right? So I thought of 3 secrets to get your home offers accepted without having the highest price, right? So if in a competitive market, I have to make full price offers or make an offer above asking price, right, to get mine accepted, and that's annoying because I'm frustrated about that, because if I bid the asking price and my offer is still not getting accepted, well, what the heck? I'm doing everything right? That's frustrating. So I just want to become Bobby just wants to become a homeowner. He just wants it to happen. So if I offer Bobby 3 secrets to get my offer accepted without having to bid the highest price, that's pretty darn attractive to Bobby the buyer, wouldn't we say? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to make a 2-step funnel to get Bobby the buyer to come into our business. I want some buyer leads, right? I'm ready to get my real estate business going. I want Bobby the buyer to start coming through my door. I got houses to show them. I got properties on the market. These puppies are moving fast. So let's get Bobby the buyer into our business, and let's hop on the phone with him, right? So we're going to do this by creating a very simple 2-step funnel. Now, as you guys do this and you get your first funnel down in place, you can expand on this and you can get crazy and make all kinds of other funnels and do, mini classes or webinars or all kinds of stuff. But for today, I just want to start with the basics and make sure that you can get this. And for some of you, this is all you're actually ever going to need, a two-step funnel for years, I've been able to do this full time with plenty of simple two-step funnels and nothing more than that, right? I'm going to grab some water here. So we're going to do a two-step funnel. It's going to consist of a capture page, a thank you page, and then we're going to talk about delivering the lead magnet or the lead bait. That's another term for our free gift. In our case, it's going to be our 3 secrets to getting my offers accepted from Bobby the Buyer, right? So we'll go to the lead magnet deliverability in a second. All right, so first, let me go ahead and pull up our 2 options here. Some of you may have one of these already, but I like to use a tool called ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels, you can actually get a free 14-day trial with it, and if you want to keep using it, I think it's like $97 a month. Pretty cheap compared for what it's going to be able to do in your business. If you want to take the free trial, you can go to ChristCenteredCoaching.com/ClickFunnels and sign up for a 14-day free trial there. Your other option that we talked about briefly last week is lead pages. Lead pages is essentially the same thing as ClickFunnels. It's a little bit cheaper. It does do less things than ClickFunnels, but it'll essentially get the same thing done. Same objective as getting more customers and more buyers into your business. If you're thinking long term and you're thinking scalability, I would personally go with ClickFunnels. You can see, I have a number. These are some of my work. My funnels back here is one of my accounts, and I highly recommend it. So because this is easier, I'm going to suggest going with this, and we're going to build out of here tonight. You may have another tool like My Lead System Pro or Funnelizer, something like that. That's great. You can use those things too, right? So what do we want to do? Well, we want leads. So I'm going to go over here to this top. Once you sign up for ClickFunnels, this is your back office. And I'm going to go up here to the top and just click Add New. So I want to add a new funnel. Oh, I need to sign in here. I forgot to sign in. All right, so I'm going to sign into my account. Oh, what's going on here? One second, guys. There we go. So I'm going to click Add New. And what do I want to do? Well, I want to find Bobby the Buyer. So I'm not hosting a webinar. I'm not selling a house right now. I'm trying to just find Bobby the Buyer and start talking with him. So I want leads. I want to collect emails, right? So I'm going to choose this one. Click Choose. I'm going to call this one Bobby the Buyer Funnel. And I'll select the group tag. I'm going to call it buyers. So those are kind of leads I'm going to get. Let me type that again. Sorry. Buyers. So now I'm going to press build funnel. And by the way, guys, ClickFunnels here obviously has their own tutorials and thank you pages. I just want to rock this with you guys and deliver the value to you and show you how to do this live and go through this tutorial with you. So one of the things I love about lead pages and ClickFunnels is they have all these templates already done for you. So I'm not techie, I'm not technical, I don't know how to make this stuff and write code and do that kind of stuff. That would make my head explode, but I do know how to click a mouse. So one of the things I like to do here is this little button here says sort by top converting, right? That means the number of people who come to the website and actually enter their contact information in. This is number 1, and then it goes down, like this. So these are some of the top converting, pages. So we can pick any of these here. So I actually kind of like this one. So you can click on any of these buttons and it'll preview it for you, right? Um, so I like the way that looks. So I'm going to go ahead and click Select Template. Okay. So now that I've picked this template, when I'm ready to share it, I can have this link up here at the top. I can just press copy paste, and that's the link that I'll share and mark it online. Okay, so now I want to edit the page so we have the right message from that we figured out by our headline formula, right? So this is really cool. It's so easy. All I got to do is type on the screen here, right? So I might do something like attention home buyer. This is a call out or a grabber, right? I'm gonna. What would we say our thing was? 3 secrets to get. I want to make sure that the first letter of all our words is capitalized too. So 3 secrets to get your offers accepted without having the highest price. So I want without to be underlined, so I'm going to click underline here. Right? Now this is cool. If I want the text to be bigger, all I got to do is highlight it. And what I did here, I'll do it again here. I highlight this and see this little cog looking tool thingy here? I click that, and then boom, I can grab and change anything I want. I can make this bigger. I like the size of that. I don't want those to be bold. Don't want that to be bold. 3 tickets to get your offers accepted without having the highest price. Don't want that letter to be bold. Right, so that's it. So you can deliver these 3 secrets however you want, right? This is going to be the deliverability part. So you can do this by creating a little PDF, right? You can pull up Microsoft Word and write a little couple pages on the 3 secrets to getting your home offers accepted without having the highest price. So I'll think of some right now. What are 3 secrets? Well, one could be to make your offers all cash, right? Now, even if you make an offer that's all cash, you actually don't, need to say that it is contingent on financing, right? That's another one. You can make an all cash offer. You can make your offers not contingent upon financing. What's another one? 3 tickets to get your offers accepted without having the highest price. Well, another one is you can buy a house by offering owner financing. So you can give a high monthly payment, right? You can give a high monthly payment to the seller and make it a 15-year mortgage instead of a 30-year mortgage, right? So that's another way to do it. Another secret could be to close shortly. Maybe you got your financing already lined up. You've been working with a mortgage broker, and you just basically need the property to buy, right? So you can make your offers 10 or 15-day closing period, right? Or no contingencies except for an inspection, right? So we just came up with 5 secrets. So what did we talk about before is under-promising and over-delivering. So then we said we're going to give 3. Boom, we gave 5. We over-delivered, right? So let's do this here. Let's give it a PDF. Free PDF instant download. Okay. What do we got here? Yep, this is all looking pretty good here. So you know, I don't want it to say ebook. So one of the things I can do over here is I click that little cog button again, and the button text is over here. So I'm going to say download the free PDF. And can you guys see this okay? I probably should have asked that a while ago, right? No home inspection. Yep, I agree, Julia. You can do no inspection if you want, right? Um, okay, cool. So they have this little area of text right here. So this is something else, like another benefit that you can throw in here. They said 10 ways to increase your revenue, blah, blah, blah. So we can go like this. We can do something like your mortgage could disappear with just one of these secrets. Curious, what is that? That creates some curiosity there, right? So if you paid all cash, could your mortgage disappear? Absolutely. If you bought with owner financing, would you need to go to a bank and get a mortgage? No, you wouldn't. So very cool. We're keeping our word here. So now this stuff right here, you always want to make sure you update your page here. It's 2017 at the time of this webinar here. You put your company name here. So mine's, you know, Christ-centered coaching, right? And these are good. Leave these alone. Privacy policies, disclaimer, terms of service. ClickFunnels automatically puts that stuff in for you, and it's best practice to leave those in there. Now, let's say, you know, I'm a realtor. I've sold some other houses, right? Or I've bought some other houses with my clients. So you can put, in this template, we can put a couple of testimonials in there, right? So I'm going to put in, how about, you know, Billy Blue home buyer, right? And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to make this one Sally Shell's seller. So, well, let's just do Sally Seller, right? And I can put a testimonial there from Sally Seller and Billy Blue home buyer. Right? That will add some more credibility, some more authority, those kind of things. Let's say I don't like these little images that are here, right? So I'm actually just going to go ahead and delete this whole thing. You sure you want to delete this? Yeah. So check it out. We got our little grabber here, a little attention grabber, attention home buyers, right? 3 secrets, or I can do this. Free PDF. 3 secrets to get your offers accepted without having the highest price, right? Pretty good offer, right? If I am a little small, okay, let me zoom this in here. Hopefully that's a little bit easier to see. Sorry about that, guys. Cool. So we got our offer here, free PDF, 3 secrets to get your offers accepted without having the highest price. We got our name, our email. You know what? Let's say we want to talk to these people on the phone, right? So I want to go ahead and click this blue button, this setting here, and I think I can add another field in here. Let's go to advanced. Or you know what I want to do? I want to click this little button here. If I want to add something else in here, I can click this, add new element. And I believe that is this, input. Yep. So then I'm going to go here to the settings. And I want, this is the placeholder text. So I want their phone number, right? I want to call these people. Enter phone number. So now I got their name, their email address, and their phone number, right? Pretty cool. And right here it says input type. This is so easy. I can just go ahead and click their phone number. So now ClickFunnels automatically knows that that's a phone number. How cool is that? Okay, so I want to make this a little cleaner though. So I'm gonna go ahead and you know, I want this yeah, I want the phone number here in the middle. So I just clicked this little arrow thing and I dragged it, right? So you can move it however you want. I just want it there. So I want name, phone number, email. Cool. So I got this one. If you want, you can do something like this. You know, I can put in parentheses optional, right? Depends on how aggressive you are. I'll tell you, the less things that you ask for, the more opt-ins that you will get. There's a lower barrier to entry there. So, you know, if you're hungry, you want good quality leads, I would put the phone number in there. You may get less leads by asking for the phone number, but they'll be higher quality. Okay, so let's leave it like that. You know, we're done here. We're going to click save, right? And then ClickFunnels has this little SEO thing that pops up. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter what you put here. You know, you can put here, you know, 3 secrets to getting your offers accepted, right? And I'm just going to copy that, paste that there. Don't really worry about this stuff. You don't need it. If you want to put an image here, you can. This is like if you put this link on Facebook, you know, what picture is gonna come up with it. You know, so I don't really have any pre-filled images, so we'll just use this generic one. Kind of looks professional there. So it'll look like this when I share it on a social media page. 3 secrets to getting your offers accepted. So you can make any kind of image or picture here and just upload it into ClickFunnels by just clicking this image here, and you can click add image there. Isn't this thing awesome? So easy. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to click save, and that's it. I got my capture page here, and you know, you'll get some authentic testimonials here from Billy the Blue home buyer. You know, Ron was the best realtor I ever worked with. We bought our house easily and quickly without paying full price. Okay, Sally the seller put another testimonial in here. I sold my house in 14 days thanks to Realtor Ron. That was the simple best real estate experience I've ever had. Okay, so obviously I just made these testimonials up. So if you were doing this for you, you'd find some genuine, real testimonials, right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to click save, then I'm going to click exit here. And check this out. I'm going to go to my thank you page, right? So now, on our thank you page, we have a few different things that we can do. I have a whole bunch of different ones that I can pick, right? So again, I can click this button, show by top converting. I don't know what they're doing on this page, or you can, you know, you already got the lead, so it doesn't really matter too much. So you can pick, you know, whatever here. They got 9 different ones here. Blank one, application. You know, this is good for you, you know, network marketers, guys, a thank you application, apply for a free coaching call or something like that, right? If you have something where you need to give instructions, right? Here's step 1, 2, 3. I like that one. You know, thanks, here's a free report. They got some social media share buttons on that one. So let's go with that one. I like that. I'm going to select that template just like I did before. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and click edit the page here. So it just says thanks, you know, thank you for opting in. Here is, we want the 3 secrets. Here is 3 secrets to getting your offers accepted. Or we can just say here's your 3 secrets, right? Then I just wanted to say download your free report. I want this to look a little nicer, so I'm going to capitalize the first letter in each phrase here. Download the free report. I'm going to make that bold. It looks a little nicer that way. Delete that. Cool. Download oh yeah, it's PDF, not a report. PDF. This says download the report. I don't want it to say that, so I'm going to click my little settings thing, come over here, download the free PDF. Cool. Well, my PDF isn't 23 pages. I only made it 5 pages, so I'll put 5 there, right? And that's it. I'm done, right? So what do I do here, though, right? They need to get my my 5 pages. How do they do that, right? So I have a few ways that we can deliver this free PDF to them. So let me hop over to my presentation for a second and show you a few options you have here. So your lead magnet deliverability. Anytime you're doing this, you have a few different ways to deliver it. So one will be on the thank you page. So you can we can just put the 3. We can make a real long PDF thing and put it right on that page. Another one is you can host it on your WordPress site. You should be using WordPress, or you can upload it onto your site, right? Another one is you can deliver it via email. You now have their email address. You can send them the PDF, right? So if we were doing that, instead of giving them a download button right there, we would just tell them, hey, thanks for requesting the free PDF. Go to your email inbox right now, right? It's because we just sent them an email. You can link to a playlist, right? If you have a video lead magnet that you're delivering, you can give them a YouTube playlist or wherever you have it uploaded on Vimeo or YouTube, or you can even put those videos in a Dropbox file, right? Or let's say you have your PDF, you can put it on Dropbox, you can put it on Google Drive. Any of those things will work to deliver the magnet. It doesn't really matter how you give it to them. The point is that they're able to get it and it's easy and simple for them, right? So let's go ahead and do that now. So what I'll do here is to make sure they do that, you're going to click this blue button. You're going to click here this green button right here that says set the action. And we want to go to website URL, right? So if I have a Dropbox file, right, that's probably the easiest way to do it, is I'm going to go to dropbox.com. You know, I got a file here, one of my checklists. I got a 73-point checklist or something unrelated to what we're talking about. So I'm going to click share right here. And then I'm going to just go ahead and click right here, create a link. Copy the link. Right, so I now have that link right there. I'm going to go back over here to ClickFunnels, and I'm going to paste. I just copied it, Control Paste, back into there, right? I'm done. I just put it right in there. I'm going to click Save. You know, then they get this SEO thing pops up again, so thank you page. And I don't really worry about the description or any of this stuff. It doesn't really matter because the only people that see this page are going to be ones that have already, you know, opted in. So I don't worry about any of these keywords or authors or any of that kind of stuff or images there because, yeah, not going to really be happening. Not going to see that. So again, you can put your own, you know, info down there. Okay, so I like the way that looks, right? Guys are getting it? Pretty simple. Okay, so I'm going to click Save, and boom, I just made our capture page. So we are done. That is a sales funnel, right? That's That's an opt-in funnel. So now I have all these buyer leads, right? And the other part of the tool set that you need here, let me go to the opt-in, I forgot to mention this, is you need we talked about autoresponders, right? So the simplest one to really work with is a tool called Aweber. And Aweber, what it is like it's an email autoresponder that automatically sends emails to your leads, people that come into things like ClickFunnels, right? So I have a number of different like email marketing things. So one of the ones I use here is Aweber, right? So I have, let's zoom in here so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is one of my accounts here. I got a bunch of different lists that I've made here. So what we'll do here is we're going to go ahead over here to list. And what do I want to do? I want to make a new list. So I'm going to click list options. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm going to go manage list, this big blue button at the top here. And I'm going to click create a list. And my name is Ron Gielach. My website here is ChristCenteredCoaching.com. And yep, that's good. Next step, I'm going to give my list a name. I'm going to call it Bobby Buyers, right? Bobby Buyers here. Bobby Home Buyers, that's better. Next step. Okay, I just scroll down the bottom, I click approve this message and create list. Okay, boom, I now have this list. It says it right here at the top, Bobby the Buyer. Okay, and what I can do here is I can go to messages and I can go over here to legacy follow-up series, or you can do it here in campaigns. This one's a lot easier to do. Legacy follow-up series. And then you're going to select the drag and drop email builder. And what this is we're creating our simple email list. So once you do that, these people will automatically get an email from you, right? So it's going to say, hey, hi first name, thank you for requesting our 3 secrets to getting your home offers accepted without having the highest price. Click here to download the report. So they could have downloaded it on that page too. If for some reason they didn't, we want to make that easier for them. So I got a link right there. I'm pasting that from before. I'm going to highlight it. And then at the top here, we got this little this little link button looking thing. So I'm going to click that. And I'm going to paste that same link right there. And then I'm going to click OK down here. And boom, I just made a little link that's clickable. I'm going to make it bold because I think it looks nicer. And that's it. I'm delivering the lead magnet. Now you can get a little more creative and put like a signature in right here, and it just pops up like sincerely Ron with your email address. You can put a little picture in there by clicking that picture image. I've already got some pictures in there, so I'll go and pick my images. Here's a picture of me, so I'll put that in there. So it's sincerely Realtor Ron, right? You guys are getting it? I'll click save, or you want to put a subject line in here, download your free PDF. Save and exit, and boom, I'm like done here. I'm gonna move this to active here by clicking on the send options and going right here, add to follow-up series, right? So now every time that somebody comes in to my my little capture page, my little sales funnel, they're gonna get this first message from me. And now what's cool is every time I get more leads, they're going to show up here in your back office, right? You can see the number of subscribers that you get every day, people that unsubscribe. You're going to have people that unsubscribe, and that's a good thing. You only want to deal with serious people. And it'll show you the subscribers for your list. You can have, as many lists as you like, and you get all your numbers there, so that's pretty cool. And all you have to do with ClickFunnels to make sure that you have that in there, you're going to go to Account, click Integrations, and then they have a whole bunch of different stuff you can do there. You can do webinars with them. You can do email. So Aweber is already one that you can use there. If you have something else like GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, there's a ton of different ones, Constant Contact. So another popular one is GetResponse. So you can just click that, GetResponse, add new integration, and they'll show you, how to do that. You just scroll down and pick your GetResponse one right here, and then there's a little, need help right here. It'll tell you what API is. You're basically just copy pasting a code, and this will show you where it is. So you can do that for any kind of email autoresponder tool. There's a ton of them out there. Again, I suggest using Aweber if you're just starting out, or GetResponse. That's another good one that's nice and simple, right? So once you do that, you got that set up. We're going to go back over here to our opt-in page. And guys, don't worry if you feel like I went fast. This is recording. You have lifetime access to it, so you can ask it again. And if you ever get stuck with this, not that you should, we got this little chat button here on the bottom left of this page. I can just click that and ask a question anytime. Like you can see, I asked them a question today, 5 hours ago. I asked them another question 2 weeks ago, and they answer in the same day. So that's really nice having that support. That's another reason why I like ClickFunnels. So then here, right, I got my opt-in form here, and I believe that just links up here. Oh, no, that's over here. Settings. I'm going to go right here to Integrations, and boom, this little thing pops up. Oh, my autoresponder is not connected. No big deal. I'm going to click here on Integration. There's my Aweber. I picked that, and I'm going to pick an Aweber form there. And where's my my list there? What did I call that thing? Something buyers. I forget what I called that list, but here's one that says buyers, so I'm just going to pick that, right? And then, boom, I'm connected, save. My whole funnel is set up. I can now deliver the email, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link up here, and then I'm going to paste it right here in this URL on the address bar there, and see what it looks like. Cool. Yep. My funnel pops up here. It works. I like the way it looks. Attention home buyers, free PDF. And now I got some testimonials there. This all works. I can put a test in there. I can pick one of my email addresses, download free report. You want to test it and make sure that it works. Okay, so I got to just make that list active, but we know that that works right now. So we're coming up on about an hour time here. We've made our full version of the funnel, and we've been able to deliver the lead magnet. So now the next part of this, right, after we can deliver a lead magnet, is you're probably wondering, well, how do I make money with this? How do I make this sale? Right? Like, that's great. You showed me how to make a sales funnel, but where's the sale happening? Okay? So, grabbing some water here. Alright, so there's a number of different ways you can make the sale. Not any one of them is wrong. Not any of them is necessarily the way you should go. So here's some options, right? You got to decide what you want to do. So number one, you should contact your leads. If you put a phone number field in there and people are putting their phone number in, you need to go call those people, right? Call your leads. and your leads are going to show up in your Aweber. Your leads are also going to show up in the back of ClickFunnels, and you can call those people and introduce yourself. So I like to call and say, you know, hey, Bobby the buyer, this is Ron Gilak. I saw that you just came through my website at xyz.com, and I wanted to call you and see how I can help you out. Did I catch you at a good time? And that's it. And then I just see how I can help them. And, you know, if I'm advertising to first-time home buyers or people that are hanging out on HGTV, you know, in those kind of places, I'm going to get some good leads, right? So now here's the other one. Make offers to your new email list. I'm using Aweber. I can send these people, emails whenever I want, right? So check this out. Right here, I can click create a message, drag and drop email, and I can do that same thing that we just walked through, just like that, right? I can write them any kind of email that I want. If I could tell them, hey, I got a hot new property that just came on the market. You know, here are the details. Call me to schedule a showing, right? You know, I can tell them, you know, hey, I'd love to see to meet you, or I'd love for you to fill out this little survey. You can use surveymonkey.com and make free surveys for people to take, right? Get more information about your leads, maybe how many bedrooms and bathrooms they're looking for, what's their price range, when are they looking to buy. Those are great questions you can ask them by making a survey, SurveyMonkey, or heck, you can just type it right here in the email. I have some questions to help get you started, right? I can type right here, how many bedrooms and bathrooms are you looking for, right? And I can just go down the list and write a bunch of questions. So you get the idea, right? I'm going to click you know, save and exit right here. I got my message made, and if I want to send it out, I'm just going to click this send options button, schedule a broadcast, and then all I got to do here, I don't have any leads on this list because we just made it, but I can click this green button down here that says send message now, and it goes to all my leads. How cool is that? Really simple, right? So awesome. So when do we make the sale? Well, you got to contact your leads, right? Then you can start taking them out to see some properties, right? Make offers to your new email list. I just showed you how to send emails to that list, right? And this doesn't have to be just for real estate. This is just the example I chose to pick today because I think everybody can relate to it. You know, if you have a health and wellness product, right? You're having a promo. Maybe it's 20% off day. You know, you're a personal trainer and you got to buy 1 month, get the next month free, right? You can make offers to your email list. All kinds of cool stuff, right? On the thank you page, I showed you last week a Tripwire offer where I make a very low ticket offer on the thank you page, right? If I'm a realtor, I could do a $7 or $27 home audit. You know, is your house ready to sell? You know, free or $27 home audit tells you everything you need to know to make sure your property has the highest curb appeal possible. Right? I could sell something right there. Okay, and here's a little more advanced strategy. Maybe we'll do this in another workshop in the future. Hey, would that be something of interest to you guys? Would you want to do another workshop that goes into Facebook ads and traffic? Like, we made these funnels now, and we see how they work. We see how we're going to get more customers and leads to our funnels. Would you guys want to know how to drive massive amounts of traffic to these funnels? Like, how do we know we're going to get home buyers coming into to these funnels, right? Would it be valuable to know how to do some Facebook ads? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Okay, so once you get your email list, you can actually upload that whole email address into Facebook or all kinds of other platforms like Bing and Google AdWords, all kinds of cool stuff you can do, and you can run ads or offers to that email list, right? If you built an email list of people just in Chicago, Illinois, or Cincinnati, Ohio, wherever you live, of people that are looking for homes or people that are looking to join a network marketing company right in your backyard, you can run ads just to those people in those kind of areas. Pretty cool. Anytime you get a new house, right? You can put a Facebook ad and send it out to all your email lists, get people to buy that way. There's so many things you can do. You can promote a webinar to that existing email list. You can send them a sales page, right? You can send them affiliate offers from, places like jvzoo.com and clickbank.com. Hey, you can market my products. If you want to be a promoter of this workshop and earn a 50% commission on it, reach out to me. I'm happy to bring on affiliates to sell this same workshop and help other people. Okay, lots of cool stuff you can do to make the sale. And guys, if you want some more help, like if you want to work on one of these together, I'm really happy to help you because you're a buyer of this course. I'm giving you a tremendously discounted offer. Here you can go to ChristCenteredCoaching.com, my offer, and I think right now at the moment this probably will go up as the course grows. But as the time of this recording here in 2017, I'm willing to do this for you for $50. I'll spend a half hour with you, and we'll create an offer, a lead magnet, just like we did today for the realtor, with you. So we'll do it for your business. So if I can help you with that, I would love to. Just go to ChristCenteredCoaching.com /my offer, and we can get cracking with that. So guys, I want to say congratulations. You have just completed the Glorify God in Business workshop. We learned how to dedicate our business to the Lord and really get started with that. We learned how He's the CEO and we are managers, right? We learned how to hear the Holy Spirit. I think we gave close to like 10 different ways to connect with God and hear God. How do we recognize the Holy Spirit versus our own thoughts? Remember, God is, and the Holy Spirit is leading, guiding, directing. The enemy forces, drives, compels. Right? We learned all about money and how money is amoral, and it's just a tool. Right? We learned about the secrets of law of attraction and how that is not biblical, and how the enemy tricks us and gets us into following the law of attraction and getting that mixed up with that. In module 3, we went into that big time, and we learned how to create offers, how to write good headlines, how to build a sales funnel, and we understand the mechanics of it, how it works. We understand how to create customer avatars. This is, just so you know, guys, what we just did, creating a customer avatar and going through this process of creating, lead magnets. I saw earlier today that 46% of businesses don't even have an online presence. I'm talking like they don't even have a Facebook page, right? Like they don't know this stuff. Over 90% of the people in home-based businesses, the network marketing industry, aren't doing this stuff. So if you've been here today and you just learned this stuff, you have a tremendous advantage and leg up over the competition in your area, in your company, in your business. You're about to crush it with all these principles. You have all the tools that you need to succeed. And I want to just leave you with this verse. Most importantly, it's my favorite verse, Matthew 6:33. It says, "But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all of these things will be added unto you." Guys, this whole workshop is not just about growing your business. It's really teaching you to go to the Father with everything that you do, especially your business, to team up with God, to partner with Him, and do business in a way that glorifies God, edifies others, and helps you to not only succeed but to grow the kingdom as well. Guys, I want to thank you so much for being part of this. Tremendously value you, and so grateful for you to be part of this course. If you guys would like to dive deeper with me, again, you can go to ChristCenteredCoaching.com /my offer, and we can make one of these lead magnets, one of these offers together. If you're looking for more support and you want total strategy for your business, I do, of course, Christ-Centered Coaching offers coaching. So go figure. You can go to christcenteredcoaching.com/apply and fill out a form there to to learn more about coaching and at least walk away with a strategy, total strategy for your business. Guys, again, thank you so much. Love you. God bless you. And I will see you again in the next workshop we do. So God bless.